Hello, it is Dr. Render. In this tutorial I will show you how to create this portal effect. I've come up with this idea when I was trying to create similar magical playing card a year ago, before this new fancy Ray portal node was introduced. This is a few of examples of usage of my approach. Unlike Ray portal node, my method allows things, even paths, through the portal, which I will show you too. Let's go! You have to have your portal mesh aligned with one of the global planes. Borders of the card place a row of borders of a portal. In edit mode, choose top, bottom, left or right edge of this border. Press Shift S to place a 3D cursor. Then in object node, add a plane. Repeat the same with the rest of 3 borders. If you have the same setup as mine, rotate each plane with a step of 90 degrees. Thus, you will frame portal with 4 planes. Choose one plane, go to Constraints and add Lock Track constraint. As target object, pick a camera. Track axis is axis of local coordinates of object that will point to the target object. The locked axis is axis around which plane will rotate. Now we see that plane with one side will be always aligned in the direction of camera, and from the camera view we will not see it at all. Then repeat the steps for 3 other planes. Give the planes a meaningful names, like top, down, left, right. And move them to a new collection. Now let's move forward right to the material creation. For new material, add familiar texture coordinates and mapping nodes. In texture coordinates node, set the object as output and one of the created earlier planes as object. Then add gradient texture with linear gradient type. After connecting all nodes in an order, we shall see a gradient. Rotate it with mapping node if need. Then add color ramp with constant color interpolation. I set the white slider as close to black as possible. Now, if you will connect color ramp output to alpha socket, all the black part will be transparent, while the white part will be visible. and from camera view, this edge where transparent region starts fit my portal's border. As you may already guess, you should repeat the same 3 more times and mix colors with mix nodes in multiplying mode. Now from camera view you will see only the part that fits in portal borders. You can copy now this whole block to every material that stands in a way behind the portal that should belong to in portal area. You can also see that I use couple of materials but add this block only to one. That's because I want some parts to be in front of portal to create interesting design of card. But if you have just rectangular shape, you may need only one material slot. For portal itself, colors should be inverted before shader's alpha input. After all materials are set, you can parent that helper planes to portal object with Keep Transform option. And now you can admire your work. For your projects, you may need portals that is not rectangular, and this method will help you too. For this magic mirror, I use 8 planes shaped in the form of an octagon, because it creates more rounded shape. Each plane is rotated around Z with a step of 45 degrees. I named each by the compass directions. Track axis in the log track constraint is different because of alignment of my mirror mesh. Octagon shape is carefully hidden with some decorated frame. And of course, in the shader editor, in material, I've added additional nodes for 4 more planes, which may look a bit overcomplicated, but it does the job. Laterally, I will show you how to make things pass through portal. So, I created tentacles passing through portal. As you may noticed, I've also created fifth block that mixed with others that I've shown at the first part. In the texture coordinate node, as object I've picked the bottom mesh itself, and then mixed it in lighten mode. I usually place a test cube to see how gradient texture works. You can create more complex shapes with smart usage of different modes of mix color node. That's all I wanted to share with you. I believe there are much more that can be created with this method. I am also grateful to you for subscribing and staying on this little channel. I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial and it was useful. Thanks for watching, bye!